The object of the bench press windmill is effectively to strengthen your bench press. Doing so by making you more comfortable with more weight overhead, by strengthening the muscles of the shoulder girdle, so effectively your hand is staying in the same position while your body moves underneath that load, and strengthen your windmill pattern and the relationship between your fixed arm and the torso during that upward phase of the bench press. First of all, after cleaning the kettlebell up into your rack position, you're then going to get it overhead in any which way you want. That could be a jerk, it could be a push press, any which way you want. Considering that this is a really heavy weight, I would suggest 2 hands, cheek push press with both hands, and then let go when you get to the top. Next, choose your foot position. This is going to be the position that gives you the strongest windmill. So by now you've probably played around with windmills enough to know which foot position, whether it be square stance, staggered stance, externally rotated stance, staggered stance. This one tends to give most people the best results, and certainly for me. So you put your feet in the right position. Part 1 is the hinge. So you're going to inhale, hand goes over, inhale down. And your goal at the end of that part 1 is to close the gap between your lat and this leg. So you're going to inhale, driving your butt backwards, bending the back knee. Inhale right the way down. At this bottom position, I'm using my left hand, my unloaded hand, to push into this leg, because that's going to help me bring my chest around even further. As that is a much better position for the shoulder, the working shoulder, than that. So I'm using this leverage to get right the way around as far as I can. I'm squeezing the hell out of this top lat. So that's part 1, getting down into that bent knees windmill position. Part 2 then, on the exhale, is now, what I'm really trying to do here during that is keeping this attached to this leg, right? I'm using a crushing grip, I'm keeping this lat engaged and pulling the kettlebell down away from my shoulder. But while I'm exhaling, pushing the butt back and keeping this lat connected. So you see how my upper body stays almost still, but my butt is going upwards. So what's not happening is the whole thing coming up. It's what that does, driving the butt up and the shoulder staying still, that decreases the angle between the arm and the body. That is critical for a really heavy bench press, because you, at the point of the lockout during the bench press, you're there. And then you bring the butt down and then you come back up again. Part 3 is back on the inhale. So 1, 2, part 3 is in reverse. You're just going to bend this back leg, get underneath it, and then part 4, exhale, come back up again.